Um, Wonderful. Here we are. Chapter 5. Um, Chapter 5. Oh, I messed up my Brio transform. Yeah, I did. Whoops. Boop. That makes more sense. That's much better. Do we have sound from the game? I think we do. It's just so soft at the moment. We do. It's just really soft. Cool. Yeah, welcome. We're going to play some Gray Matter, and then we're going to play some Morrowind. I think, I hope we're going to, but we'll see. We'll see how far we get. We have a hard stop 4 hours from now, so let's make the most of it. You are positively glowing. Yeah, I think it looks good. My green screen is only wigging out a tiny bit. I think it just has like less. Oh, it's like this side of the green screen is super light, and then this side of it is super not. Actually, let me mess with this for one more second. Because maybe if I hide the right side, like if I go to like that, maybe that's better. I don't think so. See, because it just means my arm is cut off, right? But it's still like not affecting the overall exposure or whatever. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it how it is. It's all good. You're welcome, iios Mime. Everybody say thank you, Lordy. Praise Lordy. Yeah, pray, Lordy. Yeah, iios love Lordy for her sacrifice. Her very real sacrifice. Thank you so much, Lordy, for all you do for us. So that we can sit here and play a little bit of games, like, and have fun. And also so we can do our hair-a-thon. We have our haircut. This is our final day. This is day 3 of the long haircuts. This is the deciding day. Need I remind you, we are neck and neck. We are cut and cut. So close. 53 votes option A to 50 votes option B. So if you care to tilt the scales, as it were, you have the option. It's great to see you, Papa Bear. It's great to see many of you. I know it's a different. It's just nice. It's nice because different people are active at different times. Yeah. Yeah. Laura. Yeah, we're going to be traveling later today. Looking forward to that. For the first time, what feels like
science books I can find, but not even that can put me to sleep at night.
For the first time in what feels like 10 years, we actually have a direct flight. Do you remember those things? Direct flights.
Laura loved to curl up in that chair and read, especially on stormy nights.
It's probably just where my family is living.
How much cheese is too much cheese?
Any amount of cheese
before a date
is too much cheese. Travel. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. Oh my gosh, where should it go? And don't say I choose. Let me know. Hey, amazing. So thank you. Yes, you vote with channel points. You vote with bits. You vote in so many different ways. Take it to the limit. B. Wow, Lordy, thank you. Thank you for evening it up. Thank you, Lordy. Yeah, Rivet. Another vote for B from KQ. Take it to the limit. Ba, ba, ba. And travel votes B as well. Bringing option B, bringing the KQ cut into the lead by the slimmest of margins. What will happen? Oh, we'll have to find out. Gosh, I'm nervous about this one. I actually don't know. Oh, wow. It could go either way. It really could. Yeah. Hi, everyone else. Yeah. Oh, a Niv. God, I love a Niv.
The balcony that overlooks the back garden. I haven't used it.
I also vote B. I love it. Thank you, Gemma. They're both good options.
In this house for centuries.
There are no bad haircut
Law
options
has
here.
It that King Henry VIII slept in it. And again, my ancestors were notorious liars.
Here's the hard part about. Well, let's look at our mission. Okay, a day in the rowboat. Sigh and the mind. What happened the day before the experiment? Chapter 5 bonus. Well, any guesses on what any of these mean? It sounds like we're gonna go out. We're gonna go back in our mind. No, but I guess we're gonna take a little boat trip. Yeah, this sounds like a buddy cop kind of thing. Sigh in the mind, What happened the day before, also known as yesterday? And it is definitely not the least coherent chatter on Twitch. Yeah, I've seen worse. I've seen much worse. Out of people I know to be actual humans. Yeah. Cool. The mirror yields nothing. I get so stun locked with adventure games that just give me the same options to look at. I'm like, maybe it's different.
Was Laura really here this morning?
Oh yeah, oh it is different though. See? Justified. I don't need a towel.
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 God, I would be so good voicing an adventure game.
I don't need a towel.
I don't need a towel. There's so many different ways to spin that line.
She loved hot baths.
She loved hot baths and long walks. Okay, great. Let's go check out our closet. Click. Laura's dress bag.
Laura's dress. Could Laura herself have taken it?
Oh, it was gone and now it's back. Gaps. Points? We got 5 bonus points. Yo, we got points. Is this the Phantom of the Opera? Yeah, it really feels like a, you know, a little bit of a Phantom ripoff with this mask. You know, they wanted to spice him up. They needed to give his tragic backstory a constant physical reminder, you know, of the tragedy in his backstory. I hate to say it though, but it's also like I feel like maybe it was the accident, but
pieces from a burned cathedral and installed them in Dreadhill House. Laura wanted to
sometimes like the mask is like too far over.
She never got the chance.
And it looks kind of derpy. The character model looks good, but
spare rooms.
Like this one down here looks okay. But sometimes in some of the animations,
she's probably not here as usual.
They like move his eye like too far over. Ah, good old Laura, always watching The Office and drinking wine. Yep, that's our dead wife. And also haunting us, apparently.
Laura looked so elegant in that portrait.
Go in the parlor. Okay, map. Okay, we can't go anywhere else. We're only in the house. That's just good haunting. Scooey. Demon statue.
It's Indonesian. It's supposed to protect the house against
yeah, that shit's
spirits.
Probably haunted. My assessment, read of it. My wife! Deceased.
Silly.
Oh, Dina.
Laura was very proud of those diplomas. Glad I kept them. Silly. Laura was very proud.
Okay. Literally every single thing we can click on here might be what we need
consulting office.
To interact with
There's
later.
in there that I want.
Or now. Yeah, we've talked a little bit about
Doug Ratner, Amanda Wilkes. I enjoyed the practice while it lasted.
Yeah, it's interesting. His dialogue is different for these now. Look at the photos again.
She hated me for taking this one, but I couldn't help it. She looked so radiant with joy.
That's not all that was radiant.
And me. She looks wonderful in this one.
It's like what? Yeah, we've talked a little bit. Yeah, about like what would you haunt if you could? What if you you know you got to choose? Yo, we built a welcome. Face the little raid. You're welcome, movie. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. I saw you were doing an impromptu stream.
Built a World Radio's channel with 3 friends.
Yeah, follow We Built a World. That is our friend Movie's podcast that he does with his friends, and it's a lot of fun. It's really a good time, and he's on every single week. Were you playing a game this time? Gotta click. I have to click to see. No, it was actually a talk show. Nice. It was actually a podcast. Sick. I hope it was a great one.
That was taken on our honeymoon.
We're here in the
We
morning.
spent it
It's
in the
so
Loire Valley in
early.
France.
You know, 1:30 in the afternoon is what qualifies as morning for me.
That's the Gîte Rural.
Yo, hey, welcome, Subway Hobo.
Saint-Benoît-le-Forêt.
We're back. We're back
Laura and me at the Assam
in
Reserve
gray
India.
matter. We built the world. We built the children. You're welcome, Thunder. Nope, just doing an extra app for the holiday rush. Nice, nice. Squeezing one in there.
There are sufficient funds in there at the moment.
A little quickie. That's awesome. It's always fun. Yeah, I hope we all had a fun time. Yeah, the holidays are just an excuse to do a little bit of all the extra fun stuff, right? And here we are streaming. A little quickie, you know. A little 4-hour stream here. And what we done? And we'll just, you know, we can squeeze it in. Before we fly in a plane today.
Laura's stereo.
I'm talking about me now. But sick. What was the world? Can you tell us a little bit about the world?
Laura's
If you want.
paintings of Timmins Park.
Today's world. Because we just need to walk around and click on all this stuff. We explored the life of elves in the North Pole. Oh my god.
Laura enjoyed throwing dinner parties.
The socioeconomics
To me now.
of the elf class. Yes, yes. Yeah, were there any particular angles that you found interesting? Because there's just so many ways you could go. We determined it is a cashless society, and that the elves are squat and blubbery. Yeah,
How was your breakfast?
just little
Fine.
fatties.
Is Samantha in?
She's at university.
Just stay warm,
Would you like me
so
to
that they
call
can
her?
keep
Actually,
fuel
I prefer
costs
not to
low.
be disturbed. If she comes in, tell her that, will you?
Of course.
You know, I guess, you know, it's like, yeah, like, I think maybe Santa is all these UFOs people have been seeing. You know, he must have, does Santa have advanced technology?
Solomon's business card with his phone.
Are they more advanced than us?
It's a business
holiday
card
elves?
from Inspector Pazer of the Oxford Police Department. He was the investigator on the accident.
Do they have a religion? They do have magic. That explains a lot. Let's go outside first, and then we'll go downstairs. Haven't you seen the Santa Claus? Not for a while. Not for a while. When I was a kid, sure, Mojo Jojo, but that was so long ago. The Santa Claus is also real in our world. Gaps.
That's just an old folly. It's been empty for years.
You will not believe you returned. Yeah, Nivs. It's true. You know,
Mrs.
everything a
Dalton
Niv posts
serves
gets a
twice
read from
year.
me.
I don't touch it.
Oh, God. Moon Pie, you can't open up the blinds.
Old family portraits.
Yeah, when was the last time you saw Santa
Laura
Claus,
took them
Mojo
down when
Jojo?
she moved in. We meant to have them restored, but it never happened.
Moon Pie. All right, I'm going ice skating. Everyone have a holly jolly. Yo, shall do. Shall do movie. Have a great time. Thanks for the raid. Toodaloo. Okay, we go downstairs. Happy skating. Yo, skating's hard. Skating requires some significant ankle, you know, significant ankle power. People talk about core power. You need ankle power for skating. Otherwise, you just like tilt over. You just. But I think Movie has those girthy ankles necessary to be a strong skater. Yesterday was on a whole bunch of Xmas movies. Oh yeah. Is this the Santa Claus is the one with Tim Allen, right? I watched that one a lot as a kid. Santa is
There are
climbing
more vaults, but they're dark
into my neighbor's
treacherous.
window Though he's been doing that for days, so I'm not sure it's the real one. Yeah, that might be coincidence.
I really should give some of this away to charity.
You know, there's so many
Gathering
false
dust
flag Santas these days. Weak ankle skating. Bah, you just fold up like a deck chair. Yeah, you're just
There are
bruising
more
up
bolts,
your
but they're dark and treacherous.
bruising your shins to hell and back. Go into the main lab. Look at the heads. Look at the heads. Look at the heads. Click. We click on everything.
This part of the house is centuries old. The original
Oh, look,
builder
we
had
have
penchant
a little
for
bit
great
of
cathedrals
white
on the
wine.
continent.
Cheers, how fancy. Thanks again to Lordy. Textbook.
I don't need to look anything up right now.
Old
I bought that
MRI.
for the clinic. We never used it.
File cabinet.
I'm no longer tripping over files every time I cross the room. That's a relief.
Go to the main lab. Yeah, you think Santa Claus has a partnership with ADT?
It would take hours to look through all the data. I need to zero in on a specific time.
Okay, so we have brain scans now of our patients. We have specific time ranges. We have brain activation intensities. We can go back, we can go forward. We can look at it in different durations of time. We have like half an hour of data. No, we go minute by minute. I wonder what this bottom right means exactly. And I guess we want to look for higher intensity brain activations. Wait, did I roll over? I wasn't even paying attention. 11:30, 11:40. Okay, I just got to click through for a second. Yeah, so we have half an hour of data. What if we look at it on 1 second?
Sam's brain appears to be functioning as expected.
We just can click into them? Okay.
Surprisingly.
Who doesn't have an MRI lying around? Yeah, just
That looks normal.
one, you just got it. You decided you didn't need it.
That looks right. Sam's brain appears to be functioning as expected.
That's just a diss on Sam. Oh my
Nothing
god.
unusual in Helena's scan.
Okay, this
That's
is
about what I'd expect. It looks normal.
okay. So let's go to 1 second. No, let's go look at our lab. I think our lab will tell us more, and we'll come back. No
These
frontal
beds
lobe
are a
activity.
tad intimidating, I suppose.
Our patient is
I've
not
been
much of a
down here so
planner.
long, I
Yep.
forget what it
Very
might look
impulsive.
like to
And they're
an
all
outsider.
teens. They're all like 19 in my book. Basement hall. So, strictly speaking, their brains aren't yet fully formed. Private lab. Not to mention, what is up with this castle? I think it actually was in his family. This like weird gothic castle. I kind of love it. Who doesn't love a weird gothic castle?
I don't need to make a new video log right now, but I want to review the ones that are on my computer.
Right, we can do that.
It's a scanner. It's old.
It's old. It would be cool to have ties to a weird gothic castle. Wouldn't it be sick, Collie? 10:17, 10 a.m. Samantha saw Laura at the top of the stairs in the foyer. She was wearing the white dress. 10:17, noon. Laura physically touched me this morning while I showered. Her hand touched me and moved as if alive. It lasted about 3 seconds. To do for today. Appointment with Dr. Ramskin. Check RNG device. Repeat memory exercise for new session with Laura. Use one of Laura's favorite places for inspiration. Okay. Okay, wait, whoa. One more time. Do what with the RNG device? Appointment with Dr. Ramskin. Haven't done that. Check RNG device. Haven't done that. Repeat memory exercise for a new session with Laura. Use one of her favorite places. Okay. We haven't done the appointment. Let's check this. What do we see?
What is it, Laura? Keep going, darling. Give me a few more letters.
Impo. Hey, I'm back. What's the plot of this whole deal? Yo. So there's kind of like two characters. There's like this like gifted neurologist whose wife tragically died and now she's like haunting him, and he's doing experiments to try and like contact her and stuff. That's this guy who we currently are playing. And then there's Sam, who's like this like spunky 20-year-old American kind of like goth girl who's in the UK and is like impersonating someone else to get a job for some reason. And she's been like manipulating all of this group of college students and lying to them in order to get them to participate in this doctor's like tests, basically. Yeah. I don't know why Sam is doing what she's doing. We have an appointment with the guy who made this. I wonder how. We read these. We read all of them.
The dialogue generator is
Yep.
set correctly.
Yep.
I'm hoping
Sam is
Laura
just
will be
bad
able to
for
use it
fun. I
any
guess
way.
so. I don't know why Sam does what she does. Like, why? Well said. Oh, thank you, Travel. Yeah, I think I got it. See, I actually care. I care about what we're doing. I care. Same video logs, my files. Experiment report number 1. Report on incidents at Oxford, prepared by Sam Everett. Incident number 1, horsepath track. Eyewitness Eddie Stern was painting white lines on the track with a roller at the time of the incident. Okay, and so as they're doing these experiments, these incidents are happening, and Sam our other protagonist, has been investigating them. Thank you, Collie. It's true. I do care. And so here's Sam's summaries of the incidents. Eyewitness Eddie Stern was painting white lines on the track with a roller at the time of the incident. He was overcome by a cloud of dust and debris. Unable to see or breathe, he escaped the dust by running into the track's center lawn. He claims that a funnel he saw on the track turned corners to follow the track's curve, and that the elaborate pattern of lines was laid within 5 to 10 minutes of his first encounter with the cloud of dust. However, he admits that it is possible he could have passed out and been unaware of the actual length of the incident. Oh, that's our timestamp. That's our timestamp. He was wearing headphones and could not describe any associated sounds. Eyewitness estimates it was 11:30. Okay, we're going to use these timestamps. First, though, let's turn on our heart rate monitor, everyone's favorite iOS channel feature. Pew, pew, pew. Boom. Okay. Right. So 11:30. The first one is at 11:30. And the second one is 11:40 to 11:45. Okay. And like the first one says 5 to 10 minutes with his first encounter. So that one also kind of is like 11:30 to 11:40. Okay, great. However, he admits that he could have, there's no sound. There's like, the only sound right now is this like low humming coming from the machines, I guess. However, he admits that it is possible he could have passed out and been unaware of the actual length of the incident. He was wearing headphones and could not describe any associated sounds. Eyewitness estimates it was 11:30. iOS, what is this? Chortles, we're on early. Yo, look, I'm so early today. Isn't that fun? Isn't that just cool? I'm going to be traveling this afternoon, and so I couldn't do my normal stream time. So we're here in the morning so that we can still spend time together, you know? Isn't that great? Isn't that awesome? Isn't this an awesome surprise for you? Incident number 2, St. Edmund's Hall's pool. Eyewitness Jeannie Smith was about to enter the pool when she felt a static charge in the air. She looked into the pool and saw a big wave or displacement of water under the surface. This The size and shape was similar to a large human or missile shape. Shortly after, she saw that the water had turned dark purple. No dye was found on the water filter or pool the next morning. The maintenance man was clueless as to any possible mechanical cause for this incident. The witness was traumatized and regarded it as an evil and frightening apparition. Time. Eyewitness estimates it was between 11:40 and 11:45. Okay. Okay. Great. Look at the tank lid.
I can't go in there now.
Great. Look at your wallet.
I carry my wallet. I hardly ever leave the
Chortles.
house.
Oh, God. Smug with
The keys in my
sunglasses is the
private
special
lab.
kind of cursed.
Not even Mrs. Dalton is allowed in there.
Okay, we go and assess the data. That's what we do. Not written in latex, yeah. Unacceptable. I like the look and feel of latex, but I'm not sure that I would want to work in it. Main lab.
I bought that for the...
Go. Oh, even worse, Chortles. You know, the Twitch sunglasses placer just doesn't quite... It kind of gets where the eyes are, but then it doesn't. Yo, Hentai, welcome. Good morning. You know, it's morning where I am. Kind of. You know, 1:45 in the afternoon counts as morning. Okay, one we look between 11:30 and 11:45. I'm not sure.
What? What is that?
Gaps. Their brains activated in synchronicity. Holy
I've
shit.
never seen anything like that. I wonder if it could have been a power surge. Promising, but it doesn't leave me much data to work with. I'll switch to my older MRI equipment tonight. It should be less sensitive to power spikes.
Excellent. Wonderful. Yeah, Hentai, welcome. We're on
I've
early.
never seen anything like that. I've never...
Okay, let's look at session 2. 11:40 to 11:45.
What? What is that?
Gaps.
I've never seen anything like that. I wonder if it could have been a power...
So yeah, for a brief period of time, everyone's brains come together in unison.
Whatever it is that happened, it happened the same way both nights. That rules out a glitch in the program.
Indeed. Okay, let's walk out. Look at the old
I
MRI.
bought that for the clinic. We never used it. I'm no longer...
We'll leave the basement hall. Go to our doctor's house.
Dr. Stiles.
We're gonna save in a
It's very
second.
good to meet you.
Sorry to disturb you.
It's an honor. I remember when your scientific
Cool.
American article came out. My colleagues and I were thrilled to see such open-mindedness in a leading neurobiologist.
As you can see, things have deteriorated since then.
Please, come inside.
I like the interior
On the phone,
design
it
of
sounded
these
important.
spaces. You know, I like Grey Matter a lot. This game is grown nothing but grow on me. You're going to stream until nighttime, right? No,
One thing you
nope,
learn
Swift.
as a
Unfortunately,
neurobiologist is that reality is subjective.
unfortunately,
Story
we
of the
have
Man and the elephant.
4
One of my
hours
patients had a brain
together, and then I have to
became convinced His
fly.
wife was an alien in disguise.
Then I have to leave.
Everyone else saw
I'm
an everyday
sorry.
housewife. He saw something horrible.
But I'll be
What
back. I'll be back
clues
next
do we
Sunday.
Pick up from our environment every day.
So we'll only
that
miss...
Tell us how to perceive the world.
Wait, really? Only Saturday?
One
We'll
man
only
sees
miss
a pile
one
of
stream
logs,
together?
Another a sleeping giant.
Perception is a slippery thing.
That's amazing, actually.
My wife, Laura, died in 2002, but the reality I chose was to keep her alive.
You know, I wish I did more therapy where I stood and
started
looked out the bay
experiments in an
window.
isolation tank to bring
and the
back
doctor
as
was
many
behind me.
memories of her as possible, even the small and
I
subtle
remember
ones.
now, yeah.
And I didn't give a toss what anyone thought.
And now?
Yeah, I'll be seeing family.
The thing I didn't foresee was that Laura might actually come back.
I've
Gaps.
suddenly got quite a chill. Perhaps you'll start from the beginning while I light the fire.
No fire, please.
Oh, please forgive me. I'll call for some tea. I'm quite anxious to hear what you have to say, Dr. Stiles.
I really appreciate
If
the
you'd
mess
start
of
at the
cords
beginning,
under this
please.
desk.
It sounds fascinating.
This
I've
just
never
feels
performed
very
any
real to me.
experiments with an isolation tank myself, but they may well concentrate certain energies. I'd be happy to help in any way I can. And I'd be very interested in
Extra
your theories on
drama.
the phenomenon as a neurobiologist, if you'd be so kind.
This does not represent me. Yeah. Wait. The cords? The cords represent me. They absolutely do. You know, mine are actually like mounted to the back wall under the desk, but like this absolutely represents me. And it represents you too, Collie. You can't escape this cord situation.
In cases that you're familiar with of hauntings, is it typical for the
Hauntings.
deceased to obsess over their deaths?
I'd say so, particularly if it was violent.
Laura keeps communicating about the accident, but I'm not sure if there's really something there or if she's just fixated on that moment out of shock.
I know you'll leave no stone unturned finding out. If there's nothing to it, it will be clear soon enough.
Yes, of course.
Similar hauntings.
Have you heard of any similar hauntings?
I said, oh, it does
Some of
represent
the
me. I'm
elements,
sorry. I
such as
misread
the
it.
way
Yeah.
Laura communicated
Yes.
with you in the tank and the RNG message. These sound like classic communiques from the spirit world.
You know, I
Other
just,
things you've described, the moved
I
nightgown,
assumed.
the form under the sheets,
and I pounced.
and most particularly the events at the university, those sound like PK activity, telekinesis, objects being moved with the power of the mind. Are you
Telekinesis!
positive all these manifestations are Laura?
Of course. One paranormal source is remarkable enough, much less two different ones. Don't you agree?
You have a point.
I got a new desk with cable channels and everything. Mostly it's organized, but the things that come and go, shit's a mess. Yeah. Cable channels would sound great. I mean, it's just hard when it's like your cables aren't quite long enough to arrange neatly, or like,
Studies done with
You know,
dying
like-
and comatose patients have provided some interesting clues about
and then you get
consciousness.
extension
There
cables.
Are authenticated
It's a little
cases
bit of
the
white
mind
wine actually
projecting itself
travel.
from the body, witnessing things that occurred far away. If the mind can project itself from the body, then it's possible for consciousness to survive physical death.
Do you have a scientific explanation for how that might work?
Quantum theory suggests
let's let
that
these guys talk.
three-dimensional space and time are essentially created by the brain in order to organize the masses of data
Quantum
that make up reality.
theory.
The brain operates like a translation device, in the same way that a television set
Lordy has been
organizes
doing
bits of electronic
an
data
advent
into
calendar for
image.
me,
If the human brain creates
I've been doing
space
one
and
for her.
time, then theoretically the brain could project the mind into the past or future, making itself
her calendar for me
essentially immortal.
has
That's
included quite a
astonishing.
bit of wine.
I
They're
hope
like
you
really
intend to
small
push on
bottles,
this theory.
I'm
They're like 1.5
still
glass
conducting my
bottles.
research.
which is actually, and then we split it. So we really get like 3/4 of a glass of wine, and it's perfect.
Is there any connection between psi activity and heat or fire?
Yes. Telekinesis in particular is very elemental.
Tasty.
There's a classic poltergeist.
Yeah, that's a good
case
advent calendar.
that
Yeah, it is
involved a
fun. It
young
was really
girl in the
fun.
American heartland.
Nice. Yeah,
The
we've had a lot of
manifestations
fun.
in her household
The one
all
I got for
revolved around
Lord D
water
is,
running down the walls of the house, seeping out of the wallpaper and welling up from the floors.
sort of like a
Another
sewing,
classic telekinesis phenomenon is raining stones.
Yeah, it's like a sewing advent
And I
calendar.
recall reading about a shaman in East Africa who could make his
but
victims
it's in
burst into
like a
flames. It would
kind
all
of a
suggest
kind of
that
a box.
telekinetic powers are drawn from
Versus
the
one
earth,
Lord D did for me is
but
like
I'm not
kind of
aware
hand
of any
done.
studies done on the subject.
So I want to be clear. Lordy put in more effort and hers is cuter, but they're both kind of personalized to us. Hey, welcome, Mike. Yeah, it's great to see you. Thanks for saying hi. Yeah, it's a special day, a special day we can be on early, so much earlier than our usual time. It's great to see you.
Can you tell me more about the East
Shaman.
African shaman?
I'll tell you what I remember. It's a well-documented case from the early 1900s.
Boy,
researched by a member
these
of the
doctors
Society
are
of
just
Psychical Research. He was
psychical
traveling in
research.
Africa when he ran across this shaman. He put the man through a variety of tests and reached the conclusion that the shaman was projecting electricity at strong enough levels to literally start fires, predictably and reliably. This notion seemed confirmed by the odd fact that when the shaman was wet, his fire-starting ability didn't work. Of course, in those days, experiments in electricity were all the rage, so you have to take that into consideration. Still, he made a compelling case.
Do we have... I don't have a white command, do I? I don't think so. I know what I want it to
I'm
be.
wondering if the events on campus aren't some kind of psychic residue from Laura's attempts to come through. If she's generating energy, it might get channeled in
Took a
unpredictable
note.
ways.
I took a note.
I can't say, of course. But the energy involved in the campus events is so unusually powerful. It's unlike any spiritual communication I've ever heard of.
But you said yourself you've never dealt with a case that involved an isolation tank.
True. True. I'm quite curious to see where this is all heading, Dr. Styles.
Oh, and then we just leave? We don't explore?
Thank you for your expertise, Doctor. There's one more thing. I was hoping you could give me some advice on how I might help Laura. Help her come through.
Dr. Styles, I'm not sure what you mean by coming through. Earthbound spirits are trapped here because of some unresolved trauma or an inability to accept their own
No,
deaths.
no,
The
he
goal
wants
in
to
such a
revive
scenario is
her.
to free the spirit so that he or she can move on.
Move on? To what? Oblivion? I mean, what if Laura could be brought back?
This is a dark path.
What body would she inhabit?
Sam's
How
body.
could she
Yes.
interact with our
Yes.
All religions believe that there is some kind of
It's
afterlife, and
perfect.
Yes, thank you, Doctor. I'm afraid it's getting quite late. I must go.
I do hope you'll keep in touch. I'd like to know how this develops.
Of course. Good day.
Good day.
Goodbye.
Okay, so we had the appointment. Okay, we have a save. We go inside. Let's go see Mrs. Dalton. We need to identify something that a place that she liked a lot. I think it's the park.
David,
I think
can
I got
get you
it.
something?
Good day,
No,
mate.
I'm fine.
Mrs. Dalton. Yeah, talk to her. Laura's favorite places. Maybe
You're
the
with
park.
Laura and me since our marriage.
Timmins Park.
What would you say were some of Laura's
Timmins
favorite
Park.
places?
The park.
She loved that chair up in your bedroom. She'd have to have tea curled up there with a book. Oh, and the back garden.
I mean further out,
Like
not
the
the house.
like
Your
Timmins Park.
cottage at the lake. Oh, and that park.
Yeah.
Timmins. The one that she did all
Timmins.
the watercolours off. Oh, Lord, she loved that place.
Timmins, of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so now we go look at her paintings. You know, these doors do have a really fucking satisfying door sound. They're like, chunk, you know? They sound like they weigh about 35 pounds.
Timmins Park. Laura loved the place. Might be a good spot to try to recreate a memory today. Surely it won't be crowded on a dreary weekday.
Okay. So we have a new place we can go. Sign the mind 100%. Experiment 50%. Bonus 50%. A day in the rowboat. What happened the day before? Not done yet. Okay, we're gonna overwrite our temp save again. Save. Okay, now we go to the park. Check. This dude does know his dead wife's favorite places. Yeah, I don't know
Look,
why
Mummy, it's a
he had to
monster.
ask his housekeeper about that.
Sweetheart.
Shouldn't he have known? Yeah. You had to buy specific length cables. It's a whole deal. Oh my God, Colleen. Whoa, that's rough. That's actually rough. Somebody made a gag about this mask. And I feel like I read it, but I didn't say it. Oh yeah, Rogue Tree said in the last 2 years, I've seen many people wearing masks, and I'm not shocked by his attempt. Yeah, it's true. No new place. This is a
There's
pretty
nothing on
game.
the park
I like
schedule
this
for
game.
Today. Good. That means
It's
fewer
pretty. It sounds good. The gameplay is largely like pretty comprehensible. It's not like interested in fail states. tree. Like, look at this. You can't tell me this isn't a great game. Look how pretty it is. Laura
This is the
plus
tree.
David.
I carved our initials here on a summer day.
You did this to that tree, you monster. Track sign.
I remember the park, but it's quite vague. Where should I go? The main track is down there. I remember the park, but it's quite vague. Where should I go? This way leads to the lake.
Another tree. Let me guess, you carved this one to hell and back.
Just a carving in the tree. Doesn't remind me of anything.
Okay. Bench.
I
Ooh,
don't think that
mood
sitting on this
lighting.
bench
Oh
can
yeah.
cure any particular malady.
Welcome, Daddy Dog out there.
I
Welcome.
should
Good
try something
morning.
else.
We are here early because I'll be traveling this afternoon, but it's great to see you. I hope you've seen, we've been doing Morrowind playthrough or Morrowind content in the evening.
This carving means nothing to me. It won't help me with Laura.
Okay. Let's go to the playground. Perhaps the least likely place to remind us. Just hanging out, just an old guy in a mask hanging out in the playground. Let's interrogate these kids.
Apples.
Apples. Activity modules.
I always thought we'd bring our own children here someday. Things change.
It's a
I never understood why
statue.
they put these statues near a playground. I guess you're never too young for art appreciation.
Ice cream vendor.
Ice cream. Laura's favorite was orange flavored.
Orange flavored. Okay, so we can go to the fountain. We can go to the Gardenia garden. We can look at this. Look at this child.
That little girl called me a monster. Smart kid.
Wow, harsh. Activity
I always
modules. Okay, same thing. Statue.
I never understood why they...
More statues. More statues. Let's go, I guess. let's go to the fountain. Gardenia garden, fountain, apples on the ground. I used to love going to playgrounds as a kid and engaging with the activity modules. Yeah, fuck yeah. What was your favorite activity module? I loved, like pole module. That was great. Also, paved path. This place is big. Okay. There's a bridge, a paved path, a
Laura loved
fountain.
that fountain. We sat on that bench for hours. Laura was the only person...
How do we
who
get
ever
these
convinced me
people
to
off this
relax.
bench? I used to love the swing module. Or any swing, any chatters who used to jump off swings on the swing set. Used to try and get big air off those swings. Go to the paved path. Okay. We're at the fountain. We're going to paved path. Jumping off swings with some next level shit. Yo, you could go far. I don't know. I don't know what my biggest air ever was. I think I probably went like as high as the swing set, jumping off. I flew a little too close to the sun. Let me put it that way.
We loved to sit on that bench and listen to the river flow. Now
I was
Laura's
afraid of
gone.
hurting myself and only did it once to impress a girl. Well, I hope it worked. You can hurt
The river
yourself.
has dried up with
You
time.
can eat shit. She did not fall in love. I'm proud of you still, though.
I didn't remember these woods as being so dense.
Okay, boathouse, Gardenia garden. Go to the boathouse. accordion player.
I
Ah,
recognize him. He's been in this park for years.
okay, there's a boat rental shop. I don't know that we want to rent it yet. I don't know that we can yet either.
£3 an hour. Lucrative
Okay, now I'm
going.
going ice skating. Be well. You'll have a great time.
They rent boats here.
They rent boats here. Talk to the accordion player. It's very tricky. You look at him the first time and then you can talk to him. Play music.
I have a request. There's an old Italian song you used to play.
Very tricky.
Santa Lucia.
Happy to be salty in chat, XX.
Grazie. I know you. You used to come here with your wife, Bellissima.
Yes.
She's not with you today.
Not yet. Will you play it?
It would be my pleasure.
It's right behind me. Sorry. We actually can't move. It's just we live here. Yay! Thank you. Crying noises. Crying noises. Okay, we can't talk to him anymore. Great.
They rent boats here.
They run boats here. I was jamming.
The water is calm today.
Mm-hmm. Boats.
Laura loved to take a boat out on a lake, but I'm not ready for that yet.
Okay. It's too soon. It hurts. Okay, go to the park bridge. Low-key, these loading screens are long. What is going on? Okay, okay, so we're back here now. So that goes to the boathouse. We went left. Let's go right to park. Well, we went to the park fountain. Let's go to the fountain anyway. We'll go to the Gardenia garden. Yeah. These are some of the incredibly slow load times. Okay, so there's the bridge we just came from. Paved path we went to. Park playground we've been to. Gardenia garden we go to. Bush. Or Gardenia.
There's a gardenia in bloom. Laura would place one in her hair if we came here.
Take
That
it.
flower might jog some memories.
Don't touch the flowers.
Don't you pick that flower, sir.
Hey, shithead.
And how would that change your day?
Rules is rules, sir. Flowers are here for everyone's enjoyment, not picking.
Listen, I need that flower. I'll pay for it if necessary.
You'll pay, all right. The fine's £2,000.
Okay. We back away.
No.
Can we recruit this child to take it? Did she just take it?
Hey, don't take that.
Damn it.
Okay, so now she's
You've
back
run
at
off with the
the...
gardenia I need.
Okay, and we have to go assess this child for
That's a
her
gardenia
flower. Oh,
Laura
for
would
the
place one in
flower
her
that
hair if we came
she just
here.
picked illegally.
Blossoms on that
Oh, hey,
ocean
Dumpster Dev.
sentiment.
iios, this early. Yes, we're on early today because we're going to be traveling. I'm going to be traveling at my normal stream time. So we're on extra early. So we still get to
The
see
old
each other.
greenhouse.
It's great to
Laura
have
didn't
you.
Like it. Always crowded.
It's fun to
Like
see
hell.
a different rotation of friends this early in the morning.
A rose garden. That must be recent. I don't remember that.
Okay. Bush.
That's a
I hope your Sunday's
gardenia
going
bush.
great.
Laura would place one in her hair if we came here.
What are you
No
up to?
blossoms on that bush, unfortunately.
Anything fun? I've mostly been packing. We can't talk to this person. Where does this paved path go? I mean, we've been to the paved path. Go to the playground. It is. Thank you. Yeah, that's great. Lovely holiday season coming up. Getting so snug. Okay, talk to this child. Little girl, give me that flower. What game are you
What
playing?
game are you playing? It looks like fun.
Oh, this is... No.
Cat got your tongue?
What's your name?
What's your name? Mine's David.
Just getting some
You can
coding and
tell
gotta
me.
stay sharp. Yeah.
Is it Elizabeth?
Yeah, you know, it's a day-to-day
And?
thing sometimes, dumpster dev. You know, it's like... Coding's hard, you know? Sometimes the only common denominator in coding is just trying really fucking hard, you know? And that just takes... There's a grind to it. iios, what are you doing on so early? Welcome, Emily L. I'm gonna be traveling at our normal stream time later. Feels illegal. I don't think I've ever streamed at this time. Ever. After years. So this is very special. Just like it's so special to have you. Does my mask scare
My mask
you?
is scary looking, isn't it?
What's it for?
It's something like a bandage.
That's a pretty
That's
flower.
a lovely flower. Did you get it here in
You're
the
telling me,
park?
and then
Can I
there's the
see it?
constant updates to frameworks and the languages itself. Yeah, and you're constantly behind the curve, dumpster dev. Ugh. You just solve, you know, yeah. If you just stay focused on the problems you're trying to solve, though, you're doing great. You're doing great.
You've got an owie.
That's right. A big owie.
How did you get it?
Just try and make
That's
good,
rather a long
localized
story, I'm
decisions.
afraid.
And write good, clean code and test your code. God damn it, test your code. What's your name?
What's your name?
Yes, police.
Where did
There's a
you get
strange
that
man in the
mask?
park harassing kids. Yeah.
I had someone make it.
Why?
Because I couldn't find one I liked.
Do you like ice
Do you
cream?
like ice cream? Maybe I could
Test.
trade
What's
you an ice
that?
cream
Yeah.
for your flower.
Yeah.
My mum wouldn't
Get
like it.
out.
I scraped my knee once and got an owie.
Take your
How do
untested
you
code.
wash your face?
You know, your untested code is worse than worthless. It's like toxic waste. Can I see your flower?
Will you show me your flower?
How did you get your owie?
Earlier this year, we
It
were on Angular 8. The
was
latest version is
a fire.
15.
Did it
Pushes
hurt?
to main untested. Oh. You know, at least when you have... Let me put it this way, demonstrative. At least when you have test coverage, then you can justify not doing manual tests. Then you'd be like, I unit tested it. It probably will work.
What about if I give you a new shiny pound for your flower?
Uh-uh. Do you know any tricks?
Untested
How
code.
do you wash your face?
Toxic
I can
waste.
take the mask off when I need to.
Here, you take it off now.
I just don't like doing it.
No,
Yeah,
sweetheart.
same.
I can't do that.
Especially if you're working in an environment that is already untested. So we're taking the mask off?
Laura, I can't do it. I can't get that flower. Ow!
An apple fell on us. Okay, use the apple. Throw the apple at the child. Steal the flower. Flee. Talk to the ice cream vendor. Be like, how do you like them apples? Buy ice
I
cream.
want one of those orange-flavored lollies you used to sell.
Orange
was
flavored
vanilla
lollies.
What, you mean like an orange mivvy?
That's it.
Yay.
There you go. Don't you like want your change?
Keep it.
Okay, we have ice cream. Lick. The taste of Laura. So what's going on in this game? Oh, it's... Yeah, what is going on? You know, so like, there's kind of two sides to it. One is this doctor who has this like face wound. He was in like a car crash and his spouse tragically died.
Apples.
And now he thinks he's being haunted by her, and he's like a
I need to
neurobiologist.
find a few more sensory items that link
And-
to this park.
And so he's been doing these experiments on these kids around like extrasensory perception and stuff. And essentially trying to like bring his dead wife back. Let's give this child
She
this
said
ice
she didn't
cream.
want ice cream.
Give this child these apples. And then at the same time, there's this like weird goth girl from America. This is all set in like London or the UK in Oxford, and
You
this,
mentioned
this goth
tricks.
girl is helping
A
him
beautiful
recruit test
princess I
subjects.
once knew taught me how to do this.
But it's like
What?
an adventure game. We're gonna juggle. Yay! I like how the little girl is labeled a little girl. Yeah, versus what, like girl child?
Higher, do it higher.
Shall I? All
Oh,
right.
yo, mom's coming.
Watch
She's gonna be
this.
pissed.
Rebecca!
I just need her flower.
I was just showing her a trick.
She fucking loves juggling, yeah. Yo, hey, Chillingworth, welcome. Or her name? Yeah, yeah.
That was pleasant.
Mummy! Mummy!
Give me your flower, little girl.
Oh, let me go back and see the man. I like him.
This is such a weird scene. It's like he's just going and having conversations with children and in playgrounds. You shouldn't do this. This is a very weird vibe. Great smell. That's the good stuff. My nap must have been 9 hours. Ooh la la. Okay. Okay, well, let's see if we can go to the Gardenia Garden. Well, to the boat. This is a perfectly normal thing to do. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Folks were told to stay off roadways unless absolutely
Eris.
positively necessary.
I wanted donuts. She just wanted donuts, okay? Snowstorm be damned. Yeah, I guess I should consider socializing more with my my community's youth. Go to the paved path. Oh, go back because those people are gone. Go back to the fountain. Don't you spend your weekends at the playground? Well, not recently. Yeah. Not so much anymore. Weird. Okay. Okay, so we actually can't interact with the bench. Okay, so that's chill. We can look at the fountain.
Laura loved me sat on that bench.
But he's just like, we sat on the bench. Okay, great. Go to the paved path. Let's go to the boat area. Unless you are a child at Emily L64. Yeah, I'm sure Emily L means an adult playground. Yeah. Can anyone give an example of an
River has
adult
dried up with time.
playground? Perfectly normal place to be for an adult. At the playground is where I spent most of my
Love to
days.
sit on that
Chilling
bench and
out,
listen to the
maxing
river
out,
flow.
relaxing, playing some b-ball.
Laura's gone. And the river, too.
Is maxing out a thing people say? Yo, welcome, Uzi. Maxing out. I want to know more. Okay, can we go to the boat now? Still no? A day in the robot, 83%. What happened the day before the experiment? We got all the bonus. Hmm.
They rent boats here.
They rent boats here. So maybe there's some stuff we want to get at home now, like her dress or...
£3 an... Laura loved to take a boat out on a lake, but I'm not ready for that yet. The
And
water
maybe...
is calm today.
Maybe we're... Okay, we have another thing to do here, though. Let's walk around a little bit more here. What else are we going to find? That's almost the Fresh Prince lyrics, yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. All the kids are saying it. Yeah, nice. In the late 80s and early 90s? Yes. Maxing out. Fuck yeah. She missed a couple words. Yeah, yeah.
I don't think that sitting on this bench could trigger any particular memory.
Why not?
I should try something else.
So the playground is that way. The gates are that way. The fountain is that way. We have the gardenia garden. We looked at the tree. Can I look at the tree again? Did I not interact with the tree enough? Do I need to, like, stick my face in the tree? Touch it. Fucking hell. Okay. Well, guys, we're up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Yep. Got in one little fight. My mom got scared. And she said, "You're moving in with your uncle in Bel Air." Your uncle and Annie's in Bel Air. Yeah. I never watched Fresh Prince. Never. I was a little bit too young, I think. You don't say. I do say. I ding dog diggity do say. 90%. Okay, let's go back to the rowboat now. I think we were the same age and I watched it a bunch. I don't know what it was. I just never got into it. I missed out. This is a weird Morrowind mod. Yeah, you know, one day, Rojo Mild will play Morrowind, I promise.
I'd like to rent a punt, please.
Rent a punt.
£3, you can take number 12.
This is an even better game than Morrowind, Rojo Mild. This is the critically acclaimed best-selling video game Grey Matter 2010. Okay, so we row out in the boat.
We're being utter slugs today.
You seen the YouTube poops for it? Yeah.
The sun feels amazing.
Is that what YTP stands for?
Some of us are more slug-like than others.
You're such a curmudgeon.
I was referring to myself, of course.
What's your schedule this week, darling?
The usual. Nothing earth-shattering.
Good. I was thinking we might go to the cottage this weekend.
We could leave Friday.
Good to see you, Moosey Babe.
We're being utter slugs today. The sun feels amazing.
Wait, didn't we just...
Some of us are more slug-like than others.
Yeah. This game's reputation precedes it.
I'd love to go to the cottage this weekend. I might be able to arrange.
And you know, when you watch it, you can tell.
21st October.
I'd love to go to the cottage this weekend. I might be able to arrange it so we can leave Thursday night.
The sun feels amazing.
What is going on in this? I feel...
Student David. 21st October.
Gaps. Yo, the student conspiracy angle is getting played up. What the fuck?
MLIL64
Yo, I love
has an
it.
extra
Thank
special
you.
video for us to watch Scoey.
I love it. Let's big claps. Want to see it all. Oh my lord. So it must have been like a Halloween episode. Okay, because forgive me for asking this. Was Urkel on Fresh Prince? Don't even know. I know. No, he was in Family Matters. Okay. I know the like tagline, but I also never saw Family Matters actually. Okay, so we have completed Timmins Park. Save. Okay, we save our progress. Oh, amazing. Okay, great. Oh, look, it's this family we weirded out on. Okay, great. We go home. No, Urkel was not Fresh Prince. Urkel was Family Matters. Maybe there was a rare crossover. Yeah, same time in my memory as well. That's about all I can attribute. Yeah, any Family Matters fans? Anybody who's a big fan of Family Matters?
David, can I get you something?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, we can't talk to her about anything else. We just go downstairs, really. There's no more bonus. We just go down to our private lab. There was an Urkel crossover in Full House, yeah. I mean, you know, fair. That character had massive crossover appeal. Urkel could have designed the spider mecha in Wiggy 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 Wild Wild West with his genius intellect. It's true. Would have been an improvement, perhaps, to that movie. So, look at the tank lid.
I can't go in then.
Examine the board. She gave us a date.
There's been a presence in the house. There's been a presence in the house. I wanted to get those things done today.
Maybe we need to go upstairs. Hey, Jinky, welcome.
I'm not sure.
Afternoon streams. Yeah, that's us. It's not that. I can't. We can look at the appointment book now. We'll look at the date. Okay.
I suffered some memory loss around the time of the accident. The appointment book isn't helping. But if something unusual happened, perhaps I mentioned it at dinner.
If I did, Simon Helborn might remember.
I suffered some, but if I...
Okay. So... Okay, so Simon Helborn. So I guess I need to make a phone call. Simon Helborn. I guess we go make a phone call. You know what, though? We just do this. Does this take us outside? That's still kind of faster. Is this time slot going to be regular, or is it just a special holiday treat? It's just for this one day, Emily, because I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be flying when I would normally be streaming. But I still wanted to get our time in together, etc., etc. So here we are. But it should just be a one-off phone call. Hey, Miss Fortune.
I want to call Simon Helborn, but I don't remember the number. I have his card around here someplace.
Okay, go into the kitchen and get his card. It's just an obnoxious song for an obnoxious Will Smith film, yeah. What the what?
Everything all right?
Fine, thanks.
Yeah, can someone link the Wild West song? The Wild West rap, Wiggy Wiggy Wiggy. Reginald Parker.
His phone number.
Great.
It's a
great. Okay, we go back out and then we call.
Hello, David Stiles speaking. Fine, thanks, Veronica. Is Simon available this afternoon? It's urgent.
Okay, thanks. Goodbye.
Okay, we go to his office. Okay. Let's go.
David, I couldn't believe it when my secretary said you were here. How are you?
Simon, I need your help.
I've offered it 1,000,000 times. Anything.
We had dinner the night before the accident. Amanda, Laura, you and I. Do you remember?
Of course I remember. That was the last time we saw Laura.
Well, I don't. I can't remember anything
Yeah.
from that
Yo,
day.
perfect music. I just pulled it up too. Yeah, we'll watch it in a second.
Yes, I know.
Thank you.
Do you remember what I talked about at dinner? Did I mention any of my students?
Yo, this office
Not
is
that I
cool.
recall. Why? What's this about?
What's up with these people's ostentatious as...
She
No,
might
you're
remember
perfect, Moosey Fate. No, it's perfect.
It's really important. I could try hypnosis. I've had pretty good success helping patients recover memories.
What's up with these ostentatious as hell offices?
Can we
You
do it
know?
now?
If you like. Lie down on the couch.
Just need to get a stopping point here.
All right, David.
There,
really
David.
have you
It'll
now.
all be okay.
Fully and completely relaxed.
Oh, you apologize to everyone for what they
Yeah.
were about to be subjected
You're
to.
waking
Yep.
up now. Slowly waking up.
The terrible
And
song,
it's the
yeah.
morning of October the 21st. You get out of bed. What's the first thing you do?
Hypnosis. Oh, static. What do we do first, chat? What do we do? Any takers? Couple of options here. We had breakfast. We took a shower. Panic. Yeah. Shower. Yeah, I'm sure you think we made sweet love to somebody. I thought hypnosis was only good for recovering false memories. Well, you know, in this game, it's better than breakfast. Okay, great. We have breakfast.
I ate breakfast.
No, I don't.
What did you have?
I just wanted to see if that's what you wanted to say.
That's not right.
I took a shower.
I took a shower.
What did you think about in the shower?
I was in a foul mood. I don't know.
Oh, it looks like it'll be
You
like...
showered and got dressed.
No, that's wrong.
What did you do after that? Did you have breakfast?
I guess I had breakfast with Headley.
I had breakfast with Headley, my dean.
Where was this? At Dreadhill House? A coffee shop? The university?
Christchurch
We
Hall.
ate at Christchurch Hall. Nothing's coming up.
Take your time.
We ate at Dreadhill
We ate
House.
at the house. No, that can't be right.
We ate at a coffee
We
shop.
met at a coffee shop in Oxford.
David, don't let it upset you so. The only people who read that journal are the most conservative scientists, people like Linkweller himself. And they already dislike you. Well, it's true. Original thinkers are bound to have their
Breakfast.
critics.
I was
Don't let it
blush.
discourage you.
Yeah, what did we have for breakfast today? Any breakfast havers?
Linkweller's rebuttal.
I
had
have
come
my
out the day
breakfast on my
before.
desk.
That's why I was upset and why I had breakfast with Headley.
Right. You mentioned that at dinner. Now we're both remembering. Very good,
Linkweller.
David. Now you're leaving the coffee shop.
Linkweller's no good.
What did
No
you do
good.
next? Did you have classes that day?
This is so arbitrary.
As the infant matures, we see that
I didn't look at my
connections
schedule. I guess I
that
could have
will
looked at my
last a
schedule and
lifetime are
remembered.
vital message passageways that carried... Yes. It was
Yeah,
all
just tell me what happened, game. Don't make me guess. Oatmeal with blueberries, banana, peanut butter. Oh, sounds wonderful, Moosey Fate. Sounds wonderful. What kind of peanut butter are you going for? Are you going for chunky peanut butter? Smooth peanut butter? Organic peanut butter? What were we talking? Infant dream life.
I lectured on infant dream life. That must be wrong. I don't
Oh,
remember it.
no, not that. I take it back.
lectured on genetic defects in infants. That's not right.
Neural connectivity.
Neural connectivity in infants. Yes, I'm sure that was it.
Did
Homemade
anything happen
PB.
during the
Excellent,
lecture?
Moosey.
Anything to do with the student?
A single
Peanut butter
brain
takes
network
quite a bit of
that
work to make,
involved
too.
Billions of neurons.
You need like a
Multiply
food
that by... Yes?
processor, I guess.
So, you're suggesting I could levitate or see through women's clothing if only I'd needed to do it when I was 3 months old? Wow. How about teleporting to Mars?
And then they all laughed.
I I don't know about those particular skills, Andrews, but one skill you apparently needed at 3 months' end was the ability to pointlessly interrupt. As I was saying, despite the extraordinary number of neural connections that we do form, there are still... There was something... One of Linkweller's cronies. I was annoyed, humiliated by the time I left class.
It's all right.
Crying noises.
Try to
Crying
remember
noises.
the emotion without reliving it. What did you do after class?
Went for a walk.
Went for a walk. That's not bringing up anything. There wasn't a walk.
I went to office
I
hours.
had office hours. There's something. I'm feeling very anxious.
Take a deep breath. This is just a memory. It's not real. Try to watch it impersonally.
There's someone at the door.
You don't have to continue.
No, I do. I said... Enter.
Yay.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Gaps.
Who is it?
I only see a figure. A wild figure.
Is it a student?
I think so.
It's a lady.
Female. It was a female.
All right, very good. Relax. There was a female student standing in your office, and she said...
I'm Dr. Stiles. What do you want?
I read your article. I have this thing, this power.
Oh, and what power might that be? Outbound flight to Mars?
I thought you could help me. You were the only one who would understand.
Yes, well, apparently not. It's been very amusing. You may leave at any time.
We were rude? Why were we rude to this person? The hell? Yeah.
David, are you all right?
Maybe if you weren't such a shitter.
What? I thought it was a prank. Laura.
Oh no. It was a
Laura,
miscommunication.
what has this student got to do with anything?
I can't explain. Thanks for the help.
But David...
You're telling me that if you'd just been respectful, none of this would have happened. David, you idiot. The experiment. I don't even know what to say to you. So like a person with genuine abilities comes into his office and he's mean just by coincidence. And so then what? What, they murder, they murder his wife? Like, is that the long and short of it? Oh, yeah. Sorry. So, okay, we're gonna watch this. We're watching a thing.
Hello. Everything all right?
Okay, one second.
Fine, thanks.
Okay. Safety save. Video. I love it. I love it. Let's talk to Mrs. Dalton. Leather vest with no shirt is not a look I like. No, you're not a fan?
Have you seen Samantha? I need to speak with her.
No. She's probably at Oxford.
Leather vest,
Why
slick
is she
with
never
sweat.
around when a person bloody well needs her? What are you looking at? I'm paying her salary, aren't I?
I never said a word. I did notice that you've gone out quite a lot today. You mustn't overdo
I
it.
already
See how that
apologized.
upsets
Oh,
you?
yeah, Lucy.
And with Sam
Why
in the
is this
house
so
and
long? Yeah.
Other things.
Why didn't Will Smith make a
You
song for his
mustn't push
latest
too
movie? I don't know,
I
Trappy.
plan to make a habit
He's
of it.
trying to give room for his son to become an accomplished rapper. That's my theory. Smash cut 2.
Is that the new electroshockometer? Nice.
Anybody know the whereabouts of Miss Evans?
I wonder how many chapters
Little
there are.
Miss All
I bet
for
8,
One and One
maybe?
for All.
6?
She's done
No.
a disappearing
7 or
act.
8.
Sam does seem a little unreliable.
I'm sure she has
Wild
a
Wild
good
West.
reason. She went to enough trouble to get us here tonight.
Never mind. We'll proceed without her.
Where is Sam? You're watching Grimm. Yeah, it was just like, oh, Grimm is listening to Will
Close your
Smith and
eyes.
thought nothing of it. Could be. It's the kind of video you'd see on the Grimm channel. I'm nicer than Grimm, though. I don't charge you, like, what, 15,000 channel points for a video. Her hairs are standing up. Oh, because she's waiting. Oh yeah, she's at the university. What the fuck? Some demon-ass ghost shit, and then she got attacked? She got a photo, but does she still have the camera? What is all this now? She, oh, she's got hurt. She had set a trap at, she's catching ghosts, yeah. She knew that they were going to envision this place, and so she set some magician traps. And she camped out there. She got attacked. And then, but she saw all of the weights flying, I guess. Wish he would do raps for all his films. Wait, no, I don't. So the door's still locked. And all of the weights are stacked up there. Okay, so now she's gonna undo them. This game is Wild Wild West. It's the plot is thickening. The thick is plotting. And now she's hiding. Oh, she didn't finish putting them all away. Oh, but David's gonna find her?
Samantha!
And now we're back at the house? Houdini's gone. Where's Houdini? Houdini! The end. Oh, yeah.
I found that in my bed.
Oh, there's
this morning.
Houdini.
If that rabbit's not careful, he's going to end up as a pair of bunny slippers.
Rude.
Oh God, I'm sorry. He must really like you.
How many chapters
He's
are
never
in this
gotten
game?
in bed with anyone but me before.
And does anybody
He's
know?
not that kind of rabbit.
He's not going to be any kind of a rabbit.
I think
if
we're
he
on
does it
chapter
again.
6.
And you? Where were you last night? I realize that you are not a scientist, Samantha, but there are such principles as test conditions. How on earth can I conduct a valid experiment if I can't even keep something as basic as the test subjects the same every night?
I'm sorry. I thought I could get home on time, but I got delayed and...
Just tell him. You're working for him, Samantha. Why are you lying?
My assistant,
8
come and go as you
chapters.
please. Do you think
Nice, okay, nice. Okay.
What a goose egg. Are you all right? What happened?
I'm
We're on
fine.
chapter 6.
I fell down some stairs yesterday. I had to sit for a while. That's, why I was late.
Any double vision? Headache?
Why, Sam, why
No,
are
I'm
you...
fine, really.
Can't you stop lying?
Well, I think we should go to the hospital right away.
Please, I really don't want to do that. I'm fine. Look, is there anything specific you wanted me to do today?
Actually,
Lying
there
liars.
was something. How well do you know Angela and Helena?
Lying
well.
liar.
Do you have any reason to suspect them?
Yes, but don't ask me what. I don't have time.
Like,
to
I
explain.
suspect
I'd
Sam.
like you to research their backgrounds, how long they've been at Oxford, where they were before, and anything else you can find out. And I'd like you to go over to the weight room and see if anyone saw someone lurking about the place.
That was me. We have to investigate ourselves here?
Report
What?
back to me later today. And you're not off the hook for last night. Don't do it again.
Helena and Angela? You better stay put, Houdini. I think you're running out of chances with the big guy.
Very cool. Well, that puts us at chapter 6. Very charming fellow, indeed.